Today we've got the opportunity to sit down with Ryan Grant, who's a divisional president for Neo Home Loans. He's also the founder of the Insight Team in Orange County, California. And Ryan's had an incredible run in the mortgage industry.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Ryan. This has been very exciting to have you. We have been watching you for a long time now, and so we're very thankful that you took the time to come here today.
Excited to be here. Got a lot to talk about.
Yes.
Yeah. Ryan, one of the things that's impressed us most about your approach to lending is this art of home ownership that you've instituted in your business. And really, it's more of a holistic approach to financial literacy and understanding the place that the mortgage plays in the much larger financial picture for your clients. So tell us a little bit about that.
That's what's really exciting about the partnership, is that you guys have the same vision and the same heart for the type of real estate or the type of financing that helps people grow their generational wealth. Right? It helps them plan for future real estate goals and avoid mistakes or bad decisions along the way. What we've found over the last 15 years of doing this is that just giving someone a mortgage or helping someone buy or sell a home makes them become a homeowner. But for them to become a successful homeowner, it takes consistency, right? It takes proactivity. And the average person did not get any education in real estate or finance anywhere in their high school years or college years or anywhere beyond. So the fact that the real estate industry, and in large part the mortgage industry, we just give people homes and give people debt and then wish them good luck. It's a problem because they don't know how to handle every aspect of real estate or finance, and just buying a home is step one of many steps. And so what I'm proud of in our partnership and with the Art of Homeownership is that we can commit to helping people become successful homeowners through all the strategies and all the different implementations that we have to take them from where they are today to where they want to go. And a lot of times they didn't know that was really on the journey, right? They just thought buying the home is step one, and then the rest kind of just happens, but it doesn't without intentionality, right? And that's where we get to step in and really be a partner with that client in their overall success.
It's part of the education that a lot of agents and loan officers out there are not willing to take the time to educate them that this is, like you said, is the very first step. But they don't know what step 2, 3, and beyond are. They have no idea, right? And that's why you step in and you help along the way.
There was just an article that came out that said 64% of millennials have some form of regret after they buy their first home.
Interesting.
And it's because people didn't take the time to give them the education, advice, and guidance going into it. They just click button, get mortgage, buy house. And then once they're done, there's no strategic follow-up. And again, just owning that home makes you a homeowner. But to be a successful homeowner, it takes continual guidance from your real estate professionals. It takes monitoring of your debt and your finances by your mortgage professional, and a group of people like estate planning attorneys and financial planners, insurance professionals. And so when you work with real estate agents that buy into that theory of helping people beyond the transaction, that's what every consumer in the country should demand from the professionals they work with.
Right, and I think the industry is obviously headed in that direction. I mean, your success proves that with the business you've been able to build. Consumers clearly want that information. They want that education. I mean, I was playing Monopoly with my kids the other night, right? And as we're sitting here talking about it, I think the best education a lot of people get in real estate and finance is probly playing Monopoly when they're 14 years old.
Probably supposed to.
And I think it's all about education. And we realized that years ago on the real estate side of the business is sitting down with clients and really getting them to understand what goes into buying and selling a home. It's a process for people, and it really is something that I think people crave that information and they want that knowledge. Certainly on the financial side of things, I think there's been a lack of information until relatively recently.
So this is a very different concept. Very different. New, exciting. So how did you come up with that? How did the whole thing come about?
Man. Initially, we spent years and a lot of time and money and energy on being the best customer service lender in the country. And we were hands down known as, if you got a loan from us, you guys had experienced, like the gifts that our clients got, the communication, the standard of which we held ourselves as a mortgage company. And we realized that just wasn't enough. I mean, when someone was getting maybe an eighth of or quarter of a point difference in interest rate, because we always know there's cheaper options out there, they didn't see value beyond the transaction, which led me to believe they're right. There's not a lot of value beyond just getting the transaction done. So I said, if we can help them save or make 10 times the amount of money they might save by going with the cheap route, And if we can fundamentally show them how we make them a successful homeowner and help them for generations to come, that's value.
Completely different.
And so ever since that realization or epiphany, we've continued to add, and we always ask ourselves, where's the pain that homeowners are feeling or prospective homeowners are feeling, and how can we continue to work to solve that? So Art of Homeownership started with 3 basic premises, and now there's 7 things that we do, and we'll continue to add to it.
Yeah, it's interesting. In this industry, obviously, we're going through a lot of change.
Yeah.
Technology's really invaded our industry. I don't know if invaded is the right word, but a lot of technology emerging, things to make things simpler, more economical, streamlined for the consumer. And I think somehow there's a level of service that's been lost to all of that. I mean, you look, we're used to going on Amazon, click, buy, it shows up at our front door. And I think, especially when you're talking about mortgage and real estate and homes and the asset that we talk about, the asset value, there's a level of service, I think, that's emerging in this industry that we think is benefiting the consumer.
Yeah, I mean, there's commoditization of what we're doing because the consumer thinks, well, it's just a transaction.
Right, right.
Which is why you get that 64% regret number, right? Because they believe it's as easy as applying for a credit card, right? Or as easy as buying a home on Amazon. Now, you can do that. You can go $500,000 into debt in 8 minutes, right? You can buy $1 million home in 30 days without knowing a week before you were going to do that. Should you do that is quite another question.
Different question.
Whole nother,
Yeah, and so I tell everybody, look, there's a massive difference between what you can do and what you should do. And it takes professionals and people that know what they're doing to help you navigate through and to get your way. And we tell everyone the same thing. We don't care if you buy, sell, or finance a home. Honestly, all we care about is you have the right advice and education so you can make a confident decision. And then if you're confidently ready to buy or sell, great, we'll help you with that. And if you're not, then we just develop a plan and a strategy and a timeline to get you there at some point.
Yeah. It's all about giving people the right information, letting them make an informed decision.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Excellent, excellent.
Well, thank
Ryan,
you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Yeah.
Very, very insightful. Love the holistic approach to the entire process. As you know, that really resonates with us, and that's why we're here speaking with you today. So thanks again for your time.
Thank you guys. It's been fun.